On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Confrontation.
The act of facing or dealing with something directly and openly, a direct and often hostile encounter or disagreement.
Examples:
Confrontation at the national level. Confrontation with others. The confrontation between the two leaders was broadcast live on television.
Ponder.
To think deeply or carefully about something.
Examples:
Ponder divine matters. Ponder life's meaning. She sat quietly, pondering the difficult decision.
Cosmos.
Another name for the universe, mainly used when it is thought of as an ordered system.
Examples:
Exploration of cosmos. Origin of the cosmos. Supercomputers enable scientists to create computational models of the cosmos.
Muck.
Dense, wet, and dirty matter or waste, often found in soil or on the ground, animal waste.
Examples:
Construction muck. Muck on clothes. The horses waded through the muck in the field after the rainstorm.
Politely.
In a courteous or respectful manner, showing good manners or consideration for others.
Examples:
Politely ask. Nodded politely. She politely declined the invitation to the party, saying she had other plans.
Lofty.
Elevated in position, rank, or status, grand, elevated in style or language.
Examples:
A lofty peak. Lofty ambitions. His lofty goals were admirable but unrealistic.
Clergyman.
A man who is a member of the clergy equals religious leader, especially a minister or priest in the Christian church.
Examples:
Unfrocked clergyman. Clergyman's duty. The Catholic clergyman led the congregation in prayer.
Squire.
A young man of noble birth who acted as an attendant or shield bearer to a knight in the Middle Ages, a man of high social status, especially a landed property owner.
Examples:
Squire responsibility. The king's faithful squire. The country squire assisted the knight in battles and was his trusted aide.
Beetle.
An insect having a hard shell-like back covering its wings.
Examples:
Beetle browse. A beetle larva. In ancient civilizations, the scarab beetle was worshipped as a sacred creature.
Nobleman.
A man of high rank or status.
Examples:
Nobleman title. A Bohemian nobleman. The young nobleman lived in a grand palace with high social status.
Hemisphere.
Half of the terrestrial globe, half of a sphere.
Examples:
Northern hemisphere, cerebral hemisphere. This weather pattern is unique to the southern hemisphere.
Anode.
The positively charged electrode by which electrons enter an electrical device, such as a battery or an electrolytic cell, the electrode at which oxidation occurs.
Examples:
Anode material, anode plate. The battery's anode needs to be replaced for it to function properly.
Cathode.
A negatively charged electrode that is the source of electrons in an electrical device, such as a battery or a vacuum tube.
Examples:
Cathode electrode in a battery, cathode ray tube. The cathode in a fluorescent light bulb emits electrons when electricity excites gas atoms to produce light.
Spearhead.
To lead or initiate an effort or campaign.
Examples:
Spearhead campaign, spearhead movement. The CEO decided to spearhead the new project to ensure its success.
Stagnate.
To remain still, inactive, or without growth or development, to become stale or foul-smelling due to a lack of circulation or movement.
Examples:
Stagnate economy, stagnate due to problems. If you don't exercise regularly, your fitness levels may stagnate.
Grandiose.
Impressive or grand in size, appearance, or manner, especially in an exaggerated or pompous way.
Examples:
Grandiose project. Make a grandiose claim. The grandiose mansion was a testament to the family's wealth and status.
Newtonian.
Relating to Sir Isaac Newton or his laws of motion and universal gravitation.
Examples:
Newtonian physics, Newtonian mechanics. The motion of planets can be described using Newtonian mechanics.
Induct.
To formally admit someone to a job or position of authority, to officially introduce someone to an organization or group, or beliefs or ideas.
Examples:
Induct them into military service. Induct a clergy person to a benefice. We were inducted into the Honor Society.
Deduce.
To arrive at an answer, a conclusion, or a decision by reasoning.
Examples:
Deduce facts from the evidence. Deduce the meaning of a word. The researcher deduced the momentum of the particles from meteoritic velocities.
Scarcely.
Hardly or almost not, only just.
Examples:
scarcely readable. Scarcely any interest in public. We scarcely ever used AEDs.
Relentless.
Persistent and determined, continuing despite difficulties or setbacks.
Examples:
relentless attack. Face relentless pressure. The athlete's relentless training paid off in the end.
Nautical.
Relating to ships, navigation, or sailors, pertaining to the sea or maritime activities, characteristic of or associated with the world of sailing or seafaring.
Examples:
nautical theme. Nautical design. The sailor told tales of his nautical adventures on the high seas.
Almanac.
A calendar that provides daily, monthly, and annual information on astronomical events, weather patterns, and other relevant topics. An annual publication that contains such information, along with predictions and advice for the coming year.
Examples:
almanac information. Planting almanac. I consult my astrological almanac every month to stay attuned to the movements of the planets and stars.
Lunar.
Of or pertaining to the moon.
Examples:
lunar crater. Lunar surface. Ancient people felt mystified by the patterns on the lunar surface.
Devise.
To come up with an idea, plan, theory, etc., using your intelligence or imagination.
Examples:
devise a plan. Devise a literary plot. They had to devise a system that did not depend on fossil fuels.
Loom.
To appear or take shape as a large, especially in a frightening way.
Examples:
loom over the global economy. Loom on the horizon. The issue of divorce loomed large in his mind.
Reinstate.
To restore or bring back to a previous position, status, or condition. To return someone to a former job or position which they previously held.
Examples:
reinstate a policy. Reinstate a team member. The boss decided to reinstate the recently fired employee after realizing their mistake.
Discontinue.
To cease or stop doing something. To interrupt or terminate something that is already ongoing or in progress.
Examples:
discontinue a service. Discontinue a project. The company has decided to discontinue the production of its unpopular product line.
Infiltrate.
To enter or penetrate a group, organization, or place covertly or secretly, usually with a specific purpose or goal in mind. To spread or diffuse through something gradually or subtly.
Examples:
infiltrate the bloodstream. Infiltrate a community. The spy was able to infiltrate the enemy's headquarters undetected.
Shipyard.
A place where ships are built, repaired, or stored, a facility or area where shipbuilding or ship maintenance activities take place.
Examples:
State-owned shipyard. Old shipyard. The shipyard workers are building a massive container ship for international trade.
Preset.
To set or adjust something beforehand, often about electronic or technological devices or systems. Noun, a preconfigured setting or adjustment that is programmed into a device, system, or software.
Examples:
Preset not to make a connection. Preset settings. I always preset my coffee maker the night before to have a fresh cup when I wake up.
Heroic.
Courageous and daring, having or displaying qualities appropriate for legendary figures, that is courage and daring.
Examples:
A heroic poem. Heroic explorers. The heroic actions of individuals are now easily spread worldwide by SNS.
Foresee.
To perceive or predict, to anticipate or expect something to happen in the future.
Examples:
Foresee the consequences. Foresee challenges. I foresee a problem arising if we don't address this issue now.
Dismay.
A feeling of discouragement, distress, or anxiety caused by something unexpected or unwelcome, a sudden loss of courage or confidence.
Examples:
Flop down in dismay. Feel dismay. The employees expressed their dismay at the sudden announcement of massive layoffs.
Disjunction.
A separation or division into distinct parts or elements, a lack of connection or coherence between things, a logical operation that gives the value true if at least one of the connected terms is true.
Examples:
Disjunction of belief. Chromosome disjunction. There was a clear disjunction between the two political parties' stances on the issue.
Dinosaur.
A large extinct reptile, often with an armored back, long neck, tail, and bony plates on the skin.
Examples:
Hulking dinosaur. Dinosaur fossil. The discovery of a new dinosaur species made headlines in the scientific community.
Inhabit.
To live in a specific location, to reside.
Examples:
Inhabit a cave. Inhabit the stomach. I have no idea what sort of folks inhabit the neighborhood.
Unintended.
Not planned or meant.
Examples:
Unintended bias. Unintended misunderstanding. Excessive human interference in the global environment may bring unintended consequences.
Species.
Coins or notes in a currency, as distinct from paper money, a chemical substance or group made up of identical molecules.
Examples:
Specie reserve. Ground state specie. The store only accepts payment in cash, no credit or debit cards, only specie.